have been talking and you've been listening. Sawa sawa. Now it's time for you to also talk and then they listen. Sawa sawa. Conversations are two-way. I'd love to have the ushers standing up with microphones, please. Ushers, wherever you are, you stand up. Like we said, keep it short and sweet. Kiss. So I'd love to begin here. Anyone? Where's the mic? Mine, yangu sipeani. Asha, you, Asha tafadhali. Is that on? Control on the other side. Get me that.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Juguna Ayub, that's my name. I'm a student from Ruto'S University, currently taking my Masters of Arts in English Language and Linguistics. First, before I pose my question, I want to point out something that was questioned about youth and politics. I'll tell you it is not easy for a youth to go into politics. One, it is the monetization of our politics. If I was to vie for Senate in Nyandarua County today, I don't have 10 million to go printing posters and all that. One, there is a lot of challenge in monetization of politics. Number two, it is the societal mindset. If today I was to vie for a member of parliament, I would be told I'm a boy, or I still have a milk teeth, I don't have beard and all that. So there is a lot that needs to be done with the society so that we can change their perception about leadership and the youth. Now, to come to my question, I have heard people all over speak about our labor and being of high quality. But as I said, I'm a master's student, so I had some time out, and I will tell you there is a great lift that exists between the skills that we get from the university and what the employer demands. So at the times, I would wish people from the labor movement or the labor ministry to give a recommendation to the Ministry of Education so that we can have a harmonization so that whatever we learn from the university is the same skills that we go to apply in the field. That's why every time you go, yes, I'm finishing. Every time you go to ask for a job, you are told, you should have 10 years or 15 years experience, yet you are only 13. Because they believe that what we learn from the university is not good enough to make you work. So I plead, and what are some of the strategies and recommendations that you can give to the Ministry of Education so that we can harmonize the skills that we learn from the university so that we can go and apply them to the workplaces without all the 50 years work experience that is always demanded. Thank you.
Clap for him. The next person, please be brief. We've got so many hands. Next one here, Ashas, please. I'd love to actually work with you so that it's much easier.
My name is Socrates, and I have one question. And before my question, I'll state this, that the news about the lioness being pregnant cannot be brought by a goat. So, to my question.
That is wisdom.
To my question. In what ways can we leverage technology to enhance transparency and inclusivity in our political processes? I repeat, in what ways can we leverage technology to enhance transparency and inclusivity in our political processes? Thank you.
That is Socrates. On this other end, I want us to balance. We'll be coming down there.
Comrades Power. By name, I'm Magadi Denish Olwach, a student at Kabarak University, and I have two questions to the person.
Please make it one, kindly.
Oh, one question.
Yes.
So, the comrades who are here are not only intelligent, but also intellectuals. How do you support them? You've talked about inclusive leadership. How do you support them in playing the roles in inclusive leadership? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We can move to the front here. Ashas.
Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Comrades Power. Comrades Wisdom. My name is Evan Skipkorir Serem from Kabarak University and a representative of Kericho County UDA Comrades chapter. I have a question here. Secretary General, sir, now that we have the UDA Comrades chapter, how is it that immediately we move from campus? What is it that the party will do to keep these ladies and gentlemen here on toes and open them opportunities from government. Why don't we do it this way? We ensure that in every county chapter, hold on. In every county chapter, why don't we open a branch for these ladies and gentlemen so that when they complete their studies, we have their details and all their issues of what they studied, then we hand over to government so that they can open them opportunities. And finally, since we are all students here, I have a concern, and we are university students. It is on the issue of education. My constituency of Soinsi Gawet, we have a bursary of 189 million, and it is said that 40% should go to the bursary for education. 40% of 189 million is around 70 million. When you divide 70 million in average of 5,000 students in a constituency, every student should be given 8,000. But you find these students are not given those 8,000, but instead, some are given 1,000 and some are not given anything. What? Hold on. Why? Since we love our party, why don't our party become the first one to create a legacy and disband all this bursary and make the entire university education free?
Finally, it was one question, you've already done two, kindly.
Finally, let me finalize.
Okay, in a minute.
Let me finalize. And finally, on the issue of housing, hold on, give him time, On the issue of housing, this is a program by the government, and as comrades, we are going to support. However, we are asking this, since our government will be exiting in the near future, who are we going to hold accountable? Because the lands where the houses are there belongs to the government. Thank you very much. May God bless UDA, and may God bless Kenya. Thank you.
Asante, usipeane mic. Hold, shika yo mic kwanza, shika mic. Usipeane kwa haraka. Haja-inject. Amewakilisha, hajawakilisha. Sisi kama UDA tuko hapa kuongea na nyinyi. Usifunge roho, fungua roho, sawa? Fungueni roho tuongee, sawa? Pigia yeye makofi. Mheshimiwa, unataka kiti gani?
Nimeulizwa anataka kiti gani? 2027 huko Kericho County, tutaongea na SG nyuma ya tent tuone vile mambo iko. Asanteni.
Sawa. Now let's go on this side. Kindly uulize swali haraka.
Good afternoon, guys.
Run. Tunakuja.
Okay, thank you. With all protocols observed, you've been able to discuss about
Comrades power. Tumruhusu aongee, we are coming.
Okay,
you've discussed about universal.
Here, you here. Please talk, raise your voice.
My name is Gati Lavender, a student leader from Kabarak University. You've discussed about universal health care. I believe currently we are shifting, there's a discussion where we are supposed to shift from NIF to SHIF. However, you find such policies, youth are not included when implementing such policies. So it's our kind request to the government, when enacting such policies, it's our humble request that the youth should be able to be included, because youth form part of this majority of the population, and I believe access to healthcare will be productive when we include the youth. Thank you.
Asante sana. Huku nyuma sasa. Comrades power. Tumefika nyuma sasa. Sini sawa? Aya, ready? Who is ready here to talk? Aya. Peana question? Hapa?
Comrades power. Comrades wisdom. One man once said that a one-legged man can never buy a what? A bicycle. I want to address our leaders. We have seen them and the agendas here. The things that you are addressing us here, thank you for the clear clarification. But the things that you are talking here, they are not addressing the matters that the comrades we are passing through. The comrades who are here, let us talk on behalf of the comrades. I am a comrade at Kabarak University. We have comrades who have stalled project here. Stalled project that we can monitorize them, but we have not seen such ideas in this form. The comrades here, when we get out of here, many comrades, let me tell you, we know this. Comrades, Kuinama ni nini? Do you know what is Kuinama? Our friends there may not know that. But let us address current issues that are affecting us, comrades.
Thank you.
We are making some promises here. Comrades, transaction.
Ngoja mrudishie mic. Mrudishie mic. Simama. Simama. Unajua ukiongea umepigiwa makofi sana watu wakusikia unasema nini.
Yes.
So ningependa uende na sisi pole pole.
Pole pole.
Haya, issue number 1 ni kuinama.
Issue number 1, kuinama.
Yes, haya, fafanua because
issue number 2.
Huko mbele kuna watu hawaelewi.
Kuna watu hawaelewi.
Kuinama.
Let me start with the second point.
Yes.
Tukikuja kuongea hapa, when you talk to these comrades, I know these are intellectual minds, right?
Yes.
I know some of us has many projects that we have on pocket here. Yes. But due to the system and the flow of things, we are not considered. So we want the council which is there to come with a way such that when we are learning, come at Kona project, if I know the UDA office is there, I can present my project, then I get the boost or the guidance that I need so that I can monetize it. Before Good. I end my 4-year career, najua hiyo project yangu inanipea pesa. The second point, it is Kuinama. Kuinama, for the conference, it is not new, right? Kuinama, like, I know 7 of us here, vile tulilala jioni, wameinama wakakuja hapa. I'm sure of that. Hata mimi. We should address the current issues. Thank you.
Thank you very much. What I'm trying to do, comrades power. Comrades power. What I want us to do is you pass your point as clear as possible. Sawa sawa. So that then the people in front and the people who can respond to specific ones. But like I told you earlier on, your emotions and your passion are valid. Sawa? Lakini tuheshimu time ya watu wengine, dakika moja moja haraka haraka tafadhali. Next person hapa nyuma. Huku nyuma, tulieni. Hapo nyuma. The lady in red. Aya, listen.
Comrades power. Okay, I'm Irene Chepkemoi, a graduate from Kenyatta University. Nimeona watu wa Kenyatta hawako hapa. Kuna Kenyatta? That's good. So my question directs to it is about export of labor. Can you make it more pragmatic? Like you tell us in Nakuru County, you are supposed to visit this office and make your application.
Thank you.
And how can we tell the difference? Sometimes you can encounter fraudsters in the name of agencies. How can we differentiate the real connection from the government? And are we supposed to pay any fee or what are the requirements? I didn't get that clearly.
Thank you.
One more.
That is a third one. Tafadhali. Kuna watu kumbele.
One more. It is very important.
Okay, go ahead. Aya basi.
To the UDA party, how can you help a comrade who is transiting from campus politics to national politics without asking for those money? Like myself, I was shortlisted with Honorable Ndwale there to be gazetted as a nominated MCA, but I didn't make it. How are you going to help people like me who did not make it to sit there, but they are still hustling? Can you create for us other opportunities? Because this position cannot be enough for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Comrades power. Aya, tumetoka huko nyuma, nataka tukuje hapa mbele. Hapa hivi. Aya, talk. Aya, tumpatie space. Comrades power. Aya, tumpatie time.
Egerton University, oye. My name is Nemo from Egerton University, pursuing Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery, third year student. Yeah. And my question is, it is about the marginalized community. How can we better engage marginalized groups to participate actively in our political initiatives?
Thank you. I think the SG will take that. Finally, allow us to come here.
Comrades, power! Okay, I'm Fredo Soro Nyagaka from Egerton University. Currently, I'm the organizing secretary for KUKSA, Kenya University and Colleges Association. Okay, my question goes that now that we are in a comrades chapter, what is the party's contributions towards solving the problem about the social issues affecting the comrades, such as help and now we know that the elephant in the room is about the new financial model and help, new funding model and help.
Thank you.
How is the party in solving the issue?
Okay, I think we will respond to that. Thank you. Comrades, mko. Nataka tusikizane. Unajua hapa ndani 70% tuko na watu wa TVET. So ni vizuri pia tukipatia university tupatie watu wa RFTT. Comrades power. Comrades power. Comrade respect. Comrade disperse. Haya basi ongea.
Comrades power. Comrades power. An ugly man with money is always a handsome man. I will speak the broken English as possible how European speaks.
Let me get to the audience. Guys, from that corner, when you spoke, they listened. Tafadhali. Aya, mpatie nafasi aongee.
Okay, my question is, this is UDA. We are UDA. I was among the people who went around registering people. So I'm a live member of UDA. I'm number 91. So we were here 7:30. We should not be limited on matters to do with the time. We were here on 7:30. My first question is, why can't we have the nominated MCA to represent the comrades? Why only appoint your friends and girlfriends? That's my first question. My other question is, we are in matters to do with Nakuru County. Who will represent the issues that we are going to raise here? Like, we should have the majority leader here, or the speaker, who will take our points to county assembly. My other question is, how many youths are benefited from tenders or contract from the county government? How many? Sijamaliza. Swali yangu ingine ni, I was an intern in Nakuru County from the Department of Publics from Roads. Lakini after Susan kuingia, this is our party. After Susan kuingia, 537 students walitolewa from interns to jobless. Why? Yet we are saying kazi ni kazi. My other question is, who is representing us in the party? Are those representing or the person sitting there being paid? Comrades power. Comrades power. My final question is, during the registration of the party, there are those people who use their own resources to register people and moving around up and down. Why can't we have a list of those who worked in selling the party being appointed as the nominated MCAs? That's my question. I have a friend, so many friends. Thank you.
Pigia makofi. We have asked a number of questions. I'd love people to respond to them, and then we go to round 2. So, quickly, I'd love the SG to start, because to deal with the political questions, then we will go to the other thematic questions. So, comrades, power. SG anaongea, kwa hivyo tusikize, he will respond to all of them.
Comrades, power. I once was the chairman of the Moi University Student equally was Kenya National Student rank
roho, sawa? Fungueni roho tuongee, sawa sawa? Pigia yeye makofi. Mheshimiwa, unataka kiti gani?
Nimeulizwa anataka kiti gani? 2027 huko Kericho County. Tutaongea na SG nyuma ya tent tuone vile mambo iko. Asanteni.
Sawa sawa. Now let's go on this side. Kindly uulize swali haraka.
Good afternoon, guys.
Run. Tunakuja.
Okay, thank you. With all protocols observed, you've been able to discuss about
Comrades power. Comrades power. Tumruhusu aongee, we are coming.
Okay, you've discussed about
my name is
Here, you here. Please talk. Raise your voice.
My name is Gati Lavender, a student leader from Kabarak University. You've discussed about universal health care. I believe currently we are shifting, there's a discussion where we are supposed to shift from NIF to SHIF. However, you find such policies, youth are not included when implementing such policies. So it's our kind request to the government when enacting such policies, it's our humble request that the youth should be able to
political initiatives and endeavors. The same things that you have raised, that you need to be considered in public appointments, not only as MCAs, at any other level. There are young PSs today in this country. There are young CSs. There are young directors. This government must scout for leaders of various generations to ensure that there is a generational transition. Lastly, some of you asked me what the party will be doing. In the next few weeks, the party has already acquired a land to build what we call the UDA Political Academy, or the UDA Academy. We will start a syllabus, a curriculum that gives you that transition from the various aspects of leadership to national leadership. And some of you must come into that party and to use the words of the young people and occupy it so that we are able to displace those who have outlived their usefulness and their time. And therefore, when we start that academy will be a direct consequence of the Comrades chapter and other youth initiatives and other special interest groups, so that we respond to the desire to create a Kenya where we offer platforms for competitive leadership. And that's why I say, those of you who have been given the ladder to go up or socially move up political leadership must provide that ladder to others. The same way we were given that ladder many years ago, it is time now we extend it to those of you here to be able to climb up the ladder of political leadership and become presidents, ministers, governors, and other formations of this society from this Comrades chapter. Finally, I will transfer a lot of the technical questions back to these technical people. By the way, our engagements here is not a coincidence. We are here deliberately and intentionally. We are here to engage you. And as the moderators have said, we are willing to listen. We are a listening government. The President William Ruto is a listening president. And we have come here to harvest ideas for policy formulation. We have come here to ensure that all of us are able to participate in making sure that we create a country that is inclusive, both politically and economically. These agendas these professionals have talked about, policymakers and policy implementers, they have braved so that they can come in and correct the misinformation, so that they can give you the correct position about policy formulation and policy implementation. So I am very grateful to these great gentlemen who serve in various capacities in our government and our politics for having come here to be able to address some of these issues candidly, fairly, courageously, and in a manner that engages all of you to a very constructive engagement and conversation. Kwa hivyo tunataka tuwapigie makofi na tuwashukuru sana. I will speak towards the end of it, but there were a lot of political questions that were asked, and I thought it was necessary that we set the tone of why we are here and that this process is extremely fruitful, extremely constructive engagement, and that young man who's doing his master's from Nyandarua, politics has been monetized. We want to make sure that the politics of the country, by those of us like Cecily Mbarire, Aaron Cheriot, and others like myself, those who don't have money but have sufficient ideas, can get a platform that we move from the monetization of politics to ensure that politics is managed by policy and the character and substance of an individual. For those many words, moderator, I don't want to take your role, but I can see there were various questions asked on housing, on universal health care, on matters of education, and therefore I think we have a competent panel to respond to that. I can see Professor Maichuki and I were at Moi University at the same time. He was in the Faculty of Economics, I was in the Faculty of Law. We had the biggest strike ever in Moi University. Professor Machuki has made the right decisions. He's now a professor. I am a Secretary General. Kwa hayo mengi, Professor, you can take lead from there.
Thank you very much. Comrades power. I feel you. And the issues being raised here are very important. Let me